Ladies and gentlemen, warriors of every kind, it's time to talk about something that goes beyond physical strength. It's time to talk about the mindset. The mindset of a warrior, one that doesn't just approach challenges, but tackles them with unyielding strength, relentless determination, and a heart of a champion. This is the warrior's mindset. Now, when you step into the ring, whether it's in the gym, in business, in your personal life, or in any battle you're facing, you've got to train like you're going to war. You can't step into the ring half ready. You can't step in hoping for an easy win. No, you've got to prepare for the hardest fight of your life. You've got to train with fire in your soul, steel in your heart, and a mindset that's ready to endure, overcome, and conquer. So how do we build this warrior's mindset? It's not just about lifting heavy weights or running endless miles. It's about the mental toughness, the grit, the refusal to quit, and the drive to push forward, even when every ounce of your body tells you to stop. Every moment of struggle is a chance to grow. Every failure is an opportunity to rise. The warrior mindset starts now. It starts with you, deciding that you're not just going to show up, but you're going to give it your absolute all. It's all about embracing the grind, pushing through the pain, and transforming that discomfort into the fuel that drives you forward. So listen up, because here are 10 key points to help you train like you're going to war. Commitment to excellence means dedicating yourself fully to being the best version of yourself, day in and day out. It's about going beyond the bare minimum and striving for more in everything you do. Excellence isn't something that happens by accident. It's a choice, a mindset that drives you to continuously improve, no matter how small the task may seem. Whether you're lifting weights, preparing for a meeting, or simply making decisions in your personal life, you give it your all. You don't settle for mediocrity or take shortcuts, because you know that true success comes from doing things the right way. It's about consistently pushing your boundaries and not allowing yourself to become complacent. When you commit to excellence, to maintain focus and determination, even when the situation feels impossible, or when your mind and body are screaming at you to stop. Mental fortitude is about building resilience, knowing that setbacks and failures are just part of the journey, not the end. It's having the mindset that no matter how hard things get, you can and will find a way to move forward. When you're training for a goal, whether it's physical, professional, or personal, there will be times when things don't go as planned. But mental fortitude means that you don't crumble in the face of these obstacles. You develop the capacity to keep going, to dig deeper, and to fight through the mental noise and self-doubt that might arise. It's also about mastering your emotions, not allowing frustration, fear, or anger to control you. Instead, you channel those emotions into positive energy that propels you forward. Cultivating mental fortitude isn't easy, and it takes consistent practice, but when you have it, you can face any challenge with the confidence that you are strong enough to handle it, no matter what comes your way. Unrelenting focus is the ability to block out distractions and keep your attention fixed on the task at hand, no matter what is happening around you. It means choosing to stay fully present in the moment, giving your absolute best to whatever you're working on, whether it's a workout, a project, or a long-term goal. In today's world, distractions are everywhere: social media, people, noise, and endless interruptions. But unrelenting focus means refusing to let these distractions pull you away from your mission. When you have this kind of focus, you make the conscious decision to shut out everything that doesn't serve your purpose and direct all your energy toward what you need to achieve. It's about single-mindedness, where you are completely absorbed in the task, driven by the understanding that what you are doing right now matters. Unrelenting focus is not about being busy, it's about being intentional. You make sure that every action, every step you take brings you closer to your goal. It's about being disciplined enough to stay locked in, even when your mind starts to wander or when fatigue sets in. This level of focus doesn't happen overnight, but with practice and a refusal to give up, it becomes second nature. It's the key to making progress in any field, because without focus, you will scatter your energy and miss the opportunities that come from sustained effort. Embracing the struggle is about understanding that the path to success is never a smooth ride. It's about recognizing that the challenges, setbacks, and hardships you face are not obstacles to avoid, but rather opportunities for growth. The struggle is where you build character, where you find your true strength. When you embrace the struggle, you stop seeing it as something to fear or resent and start viewing it as an essential part of your journey. Every time you push through discomfort, every time you face adversity head-on, you are forging a stronger version of yourself. Whether it's physical pain from a tough workout, mental exhaustion from a challenging project, or emotional difficulty from personal trials, these moments are the tests that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. The warrior mindset teaches you to welcome these tough moments because they shape you into someone who can handle even more difficult challenges in the future. Embracing the struggle doesn't mean you'll enjoy it, but it means you understand its value. You accept that growth comes from pushing beyond your limits, from being tested, and from learning to stand tall even when life knocks you down. By embracing the struggle, you build resilience, grit, and mental toughness, qualities that will carry you through every fight you face, on and off the battlefield. Consistency over time is the foundation of long-term success. It's the practice of showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel, and putting in the work, no matter how small the progress might seem in the moment. The reality is that success doesn't happen overnight. It's not about a single big breakthrough or a short burst of effort. It's about the cumulative impact of consistent actions taken day after day, week after week, month after month. Whether you're training for a competition, working toward a career milestone, or striving to improve yourself in any area of life, it's the consistent effort that builds the momentum to eventually reach your goals. This requires patience, discipline, and the understanding that the results may not come immediately, but over time those small steps add up. Consistency means sticking to your routine even when you don't feel like it, when progress seems slow, or when you face discouragement. It's about trusting the process, knowing that every drop of sweat, every hour of focus, and every step forward is contributing to your eventual success. Those who achieve greatness aren't necessarily the most talented or the most gifted. They're the ones who keep going, even when the road gets tough. By committing to consistency, you make the daily actions the priority, understanding that over time they will compound and lead to significant results. It's this persistent dedication, not the fleeting moments of intensity, that separates those who succeed from those who give up. Purpose-driven actions are about making every step, every decision, and every effort intentional and aligned with your greater goals and values. When you live with purpose, you are not merely going through the motions, but instead you are focused on the bigger picture. Every action you take is fueled by a deeper sense of meaning, guiding you toward a specific destination. Purpose-driven actions give you clarity and direction, making sure that what you do each day serves a larger vision of who you want to become and what you want to achieve. Without purpose, it's easy to become distracted or to lose motivation, but when your actions are grounded in a clear purpose, even the most difficult tasks become meaningful. It's not about working hard for the sake of working hard. It's about ensuring that every ounce of energy, every minute of your time, and every choice you make is moving you closer to your ultimate objective. Whether you're working toward a personal goal, pursuing a career, or engaging in relationships, having purpose-driven actions means that you understand why you're doing what you're doing and how it contributes to your overall vision. It's about having a why that keeps you grounded and inspired, no matter the obstacles or setbacks. Purpose also helps you navigate the challenges with conviction and perseverance, as your drive comes from a deeper sense of meaning than just achieving temporary success or recognition. With purpose behind every action, you develop a level of commitment that will carry you through difficult moments and allow you to stay focused even when the path is tough. Purpose-driven actions are the bridge between dreams and reality. They ensure that you don't just aimlessly wander, but that you move forward with intent and determination. Resilience in adversity is the ability to face challenges head-on without allowing them to break your spirit or derail your progress. Life is unpredictable, and it's not a matter of if hardship will come, but when. Whether it's a personal crisis, a career setback, a health issue, or an unexpected failure, adversity is an unavoidable part of the journey. But resilience is what determines how you respond when these tough times hit. It's about refusing to be crushed by circumstances and instead rising to the occasion no matter how hard things get. When you're resilient, you don't let a single defeat define you. You view setbacks as temporary and as opportunities to learn, grow, and adapt. It's understanding that failure isn't final, it's just a part of the process. Resilience means having the emotional and mental toughness to keep going when everything inside you says to quit. It's about bouncing back quickly from disappointment, refocusing, and continuing to push forward. This doesn't mean that you won't feel hurt, anger, or frustration during tough times. Those emotions are natural, but resilience is about not letting those feelings hold you down. Instead, you use them to fuel your drive to overcome and improve. To be resilient, you must develop the strength to endure discomfort and uncertainty, trusting that with each trial you face, you become stronger and more capable. The more adversity you face and successfully navigate, the more resilient you become. Resilience also involves a deep belief in yourself, in your ability to adapt, to find solutions, and to emerge from challenges stronger than before. The key to resilience is perspective. It's about knowing that what you're going through is temporary and that with persistence, you will find your way through. True resilience is not about avoiding pain or hardship, but about learning to thrive in spite of it. It's about enduring, adapting, and coming out the other side even more determined to reach your goals. Owning your journey requires self-awareness and accountability. It means acknowledging that you are the one responsible for the direction of your life, whether it's moving toward success or falling short of your goals. No one else is responsible for your happiness, growth, or success. Only you are. This mindset empowers you to take proactive steps, to learn from your mistakes, and to celebrate your wins. It also means accepting your flaws and weaknesses, understanding that they don't define you, but rather offer opportunities for improvement and growth. When you own your journey, you stop comparing yourself to others, because you understand that your path is different. It's not about keeping up with someone else, or measuring your worth based on where others are in their journey. Instead, it's about focusing on your own progress, and trusting that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment. You stop blaming your environment, your upbringing, or your circumstances for where you are today. Instead, you understand that your future is shaped by the decisions and actions you take today, and you take ownership of those choices. This kind of mindset gives you power. It shifts your perspective from being a passive observer of your life to an active participant. When you own your journey, you stop waiting for things to happen to you and start making things happen for you. You take the lessons learned from both your successes and failures, use them to move forward, and continuously evolve into the person you are meant to become. Owning your journey means embracing the responsibility that comes with creating the life you want, accepting that while there will be challenges along the way, you have the strength and control to navigate them and keep pushing forward. Surrounding yourself with warriors is about intentionally choosing the people you allow into your life and ensuring that they are individuals who will push you to be better, challenge you to grow, and inspire you to reach higher. The people you spend time with have an undeniable influence on who you are, how you think, and how you approach life. If you surround yourself with those who are negative, complacent, or uninspired, that energy will inevitably rub off on you. But when you choose to align yourself with warriors, people who are driven, disciplined, and committed to their own growth, it lifts you up, motivates you, and holds you accountable to your own highest potential. Warriors are individuals who understand the value of hard work, resilience, and perseverance. They don't shy away from challenges, they face them head-on, knowing that through adversity comes strength. By surrounding yourself with these kinds of people, you are constantly reminded of what's possible when you commit to excellence. A warrior's mindset is infectious. They inspire you to show up for yourself every day, to keep going when things get tough, and to stay focused on your goals. They celebrate your wins and help you learn from your losses. When you surround yourself with warriors, you also build a support system that helps you navigate the rough patches in life. Warriors lift each other up. They understand that success is not a competition but a collective effort. They know that when one of you rises, you all rise together. They are there to encourage you when you doubt yourself, to challenge you when you get comfortable, and to remind you of your potential when you forget. These relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared desire to become the best versions of yourselves. Moreover, being around warriors helps you to raise your standards. You see what others are capable of, and you begin to expect the same level of dedication from yourself. The group you associate with can shape your own mindset. When you spend time with people who refuse to quit, who always push the limits, and who never settle for less, you learn to do the same. You start to realize that the environment you create around you directly impacts the environment within you. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, encourage you, and push you to become the warrior you are meant to be. These are the people who will help you stay focused on your journey and remind you that you don't have to face it alone. Warriors grow stronger together, and by aligning with them, you will build a powerful network of support, growth, and motivation that will carry you through any battle life throws your way. Never settling is about constantly striving for more, even when you've achieved a certain level of success or reached a specific goal. It's the understanding that there is always room for improvement, always a higher standard to meet, and always a new challenge to tackle. Settling means accepting less than what you're capable of, and that is something a warrior never does. The mindset of never settling is rooted in the belief that you are capable of achieving greatness. But greatness doesn't come from being satisfied with where you are. It comes from constantly raising the bar and pushing yourself to go further. When you never settle, you refuse to let comfort or complacency dictate your life. You recognize that the road to mastery is never ending, and the moment you stop pushing yourself forward, you begin to stagnate. Whether it's in your fitness, your career, your relationships, or your personal growth, there is always another level to reach. The warrior mindset is about embracing the journey, not as a means to an end, but as a continuous process of evolution. Even when you accomplish something significant, you don't stop there. You set new goals, face new challenges, and keep improving. Never settling also means not allowing external circumstances or the opinions of others to limit your potential. It's easy to be content when society tells you that you've reached a certain milestone, or when people around you start praising your achievements. But the warrior mindset teaches you to stay humble and hungry. Recognition and praise are nice, but they should never be the driving force. The drive should come from within, your desire to be better, stronger, and more skilled. In practical terms, never settling means that when you encounter obstacles, you don't use them as reasons to stop, but as opportunities to push harder. It's about embracing discomfort, knowing that every time you break through a limit, you expand your capabilities. When things feel tough, when success seems distant, never settle. Instead, look for ways to grow, adapt, and improve. The struggle you face today will be the foundation for the success of tomorrow. Ultimately, never settling is about creating a mindset that is always evolving. It's the refusal to let past achievements define you and the relentless pursuit of greater things. Warriors know that settling is the enemy of progress and growth, so they continuously push, strive, and evolve. With this mindset, no matter what you've achieved, you will never stop moving forward, and you will never stop becoming the best version of yourself. Now, warriors, the choice is yours. You have the power to shape your destiny with every decision you make, with every action you take. The road ahead won't always be easy, but remember, every struggle, every setback, every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, to become better, and to prove to yourself just how capable you truly are. The warrior mindset isn't about avoiding challenges or seeking comfort. It's about embracing the grind, staying focused, and never backing down from the fight. So as you move forward, remember, commit to excellence, build your mental fortitude, stay focused, embrace the struggle, and never ever settle. Surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you, and most importantly, own your journey. Because at the end of the day, it's not the victories that define you, it's the relentless pursuit of them. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you can imagine. The warrior within you is ready. Now go out there, take charge, and keep fighting. The world is waiting for you to show up as the unstoppable force you are. Let's go.